Hey, it's Noah, and welcome back to iHollywood TV. Well, from nurses and nannies to teachers and more, the holiday season is the perfect time to say thank you. So style, beauty, and wellness expert, you know her from the Today Show, Bobbie Thomas. She's teamed up with Curél to share simple yet thoughtful gift ideas inspired by her experience working with caregivers. Thank you so much for joining us today, Bobbie. Hello.
Hi, thanks for having me. This is that time of year where we are stressed and trying to juggle everything, right? Well, I am really proud of this partnership. It's kind of amazing when a brand is like, can you just help us thank people? Where do I sign up, right? So honestly, we think about a lot of people and we look, of course, family and friends, but sometimes those people that help you almost every day, the small little things, whether it's your, if you do go to a local dry cleaner, your teacher, a nurse, a caretaker, a nanny, there are a lot of people that sometimes we fear that's going to break the budget if we put them on our list. And so that's where I want to jump in and inspire you. This is such a great time to thank those people, and it doesn't have to break the bank. And starting with, of course, Curél, because I really want to support this brand.
They're the best.
Look, who doesn't need a mini spa moment? I would like one every day. Right. And who doesn't need some amazing lotion? And for me, my favorite is the Ultra Healing Lotion. I'm a beauty geek, and I can talk to you about the ceramides, but I won't bug you with that. I just want to inspire you to elevate this. You can get a pair of spa gloves online for under $10. You could even probably get a pack of 5. Wow. And just think about pairing the spa gloves or spa socks, or even like this was under $20. A one-size-fits-all wrap with a pocket with a bow. This is such an amazing gift. This is for somebody really special, but if you got a 5-pack of gloves and you got just even these hand lotions and tied them with bows and put them in a basket near your door, thank you to the mailman. Thank you to the FedEx guy who's constantly bringing the Amazon packages. There's so many ways to say thank you and support a brand that wants to do that. I'm so excited that they asked me, because the other ideas I have here are wonderful too. You can honestly get the kids involved. Sometimes when they're just drawing and you're asking them, hey, this was just so cute, ask the kids to get involved, because I think the message I wanted to give my son, we focus on the gift so much, and then the card is almost an afterthought, or they get like, oh, I have to sit down and draw something. But instead, make the thank you, make the gesture the actual gift. I love the idea of framing. You can take their artwork and frame it. You can take a favorite quote from Winnie the Pooh or someone else. This is from my office. I had someone gift me this inspiring speech. So not only on a tough, on a tough day, I see this, and not only do I get a fresh perspective, but I'm reminded of that person, and it makes me feel so good that they felt like they thought of me in this way. So making the sentiment the gift by framing the thank you is so simple and huge. So even buying like a bulk pack of frames that you keep, so that you can really get in on, if it's a child, artwork, if it's you, music lyrics, a quote, or just your thank you to say, please keep this somewhere so you know how loved you are and how appreciated you are, is everything. I mean, it doesn't have to cost a lot. I know. Who doesn't love a quote anyways? I mean, they usually...
I loved the frame quotes idea, because when I was in early high school, I would take quotes out and I would, put them on my wall, tape them on the wall, and I would read them each and every day, and they would get me through my long day of being in school.
I'm so glad you did that, because too often I think that we keep those quotes in our phone or in our favorites folder on IG. It's like, bring them into the real world. I'm gonna call my sister-in-law out. She has 3 boys. It's like 8, 13, and 16. And she tapes them on the bathroom wall. So if they're sitting there and she has a captive audience, she has them reading things like, appreciate what you have instead of focusing on what you don't. And it started during the pandemic, but I love it. Every time I go pee over there, not to excuse my French, it's really inspiring.
We all got to go pee, Bobbie.
It's an inspiring bathroom break. Okay, last but not least, one of the things I also did is my son and I, he had way too much candy for Halloween. I think it was so,
I know.
It's so fun. And honestly,
we all love candy.
I thought he was gonna just attack me when I said, we're gonna do something with the candy. And he was like, what? So we melted all the chocolate down. We got some spoons, and we just created these fun chocolate spoons. You can put it in ice cube trays, and you can crush the candy canes or mints you get. And honestly, this was so fun. He got into the craft idea of it. He feels like he's so proud to be able to tell people, I did this. And he gives them out to people in the building. Like, we live in New York, so there are dog walkers, you know, the mailmen, FedEx guys, Amazon delivery. So he, you know, has this little, like these little thank you fortune cookie size, puts them around the spoon. And if you have a family recipe that you share, it makes somebody who, you know, sometimes like a teacher, there's a boundary there, but like it makes them feel part of your family. If you're like, this is my grandmother's favorite brittle or my favorite nuts. So there are so many easy ways to be thoughtful. And I suggest you start with this before you worry about that list you have to budget, because you may find that people would really welcome just that sentimental homemade in a day and age where almost nothing feels homemade anymore, goes a long way. You've given your time as well as the thought.
Absolutely. You know, I interviewed Trisha Yearwood a couple of years ago, Bobbie, and she always said the gifts that are homemade with your own hands are the most meaningful gifts that you will treasure and you will always, you know, remember. And I truly believe that. And I thank you so much for coming on the show to share all these great gift ideas. Tell us where we should go for more information, Bobbie.
Well, you know, you can obviously go to your website to catch this, but go to Curél.com and learn more about their partnerships. They give back to National Nurses Week and more. I'm really proud to be partnered with a brand that wants to see the people they're hoping to give the cure and Curél to.
Now, Bobbie, as the holidays, they are practically here. How will you celebrate Christmas this year with your family? Is there a holiday tradition that you like to do each and every year?
Gosh, you know, the big holiday tradition for us, besides trying to get my son to sit still and FaceTime the people who aren't with us, you know, we do a family walk. So we like to gather the family and go for a walk. And I know it sounds simple, like people are like, what, a walk? But it's really hard to get everybody in one place, and then getting outside. Mother Nature is healing. And so I'm really excited to sort of step away from all of the stuff, the food, the gifts, and we're just together. And so that's kind of our thing, is just to try to be out there together with no distractions.
Well, Bobbie Thomas, thank you so much for coming on the show. You take care and have a great and happy holiday season, and Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Noah. It's so nice to talk to you, and happy holidays, everyone. I hope you find some loved ones or special people you can celebrate with.